Hey, aloha everybody, Eric West here, coming to you live from the beautiful island of Maui, Hawaii. Mele Kaliki Maka. Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, and soon to be Happy New Year. What am I doing this morning? I guess what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to relate the best I can to all of you folks stuck in the Northern Hemisphere, in the cold clutches of winter. Although I think it's about 60 degrees right now in Colorado. So, Merry Christmas, Mom and Dad, Oma and Opa, as the kids call them. Merry Christmas, Stephanie and Tim, Uncle Tim. Merry Christmas to all of the classy family. We miss you guys. Happy Maui Christmas. And we're going to do an ice bath right now because I want to talk about a few things. And I thought there's no better way to do it while you're sitting in 32-degree water because just things come out of you that you just. That's why everyone should be ice bathing or at least saunaing. One of the two, extreme heat, extreme cold, because it brings out, I think, the best of you. And it also brings out toxins and things that shouldn't be inside of you. So without any further ado, yes, let's do this. Although I will admit, I am not looking forward to it. But I am doing a commemorative Chemos hat. They're selling these now at Leilani's. I'm not selling these. I'm just telling you I was so stoked to see that they have Chemos hats at Leilani's because, of course, this is a TS restaurant and so is Leilani's. Of course, we're rocking the Maui gyms. We got the mic up on the bill so we don't get it wet. And we're going to talk a little bit about Switch for Lahaina, a little bit about Blind Daniel, helpdaniel.org. But most importantly, we're going to get cold. Let's go. Brought to you by. Okay, there it is. That's real. Okay, so the first 30 seconds, definite shock to the system. But the key is to breathe into it. Okay, we're adjusting. Now, normally I always have music going in the background, some praise and worship. But right now, I can't do that because I would get a YouTube strike. So, okay, I'm at 9:54, so I'm going to get out at 10 o'clock on the money. That should be about 6 minutes in the ice. In the meantime, we're going to talk a little bit about what's on the heart and minds of, I think, the people of Lahaina, and that is still a deep sense of loss for what has occurred, a gaping hole in the heart, I believe, of the people of this community. In the previous Hawaiian kingdom, capital of the Hawaiian kingdom, excuse me, I am in 32-degree water right now, and a shot into the heart of the community. And I think even now we sit here mourning the loss of all those individuals that perished, mourning the loss of all those people that lost their home, lost their job, lost their way of life, generational ways of life. And it'll never be the same. And I think that creates a level of deep empathy for those of you that aren't here, and a deep sadness that cannot be fully explained. But we know that all things shall be made new, not just in this life, but in the afterlife. Thanks to He who we celebrate today, of course, the birth of our Savior, Jesus Christ. And for those of you that aren't Christians, I acknowledge and respect and honor your spirituality and your way of thinking and your belief system. So I am a Christian, so I like to frame things through what I believe is the true author of the universe. And I believe today we celebrate. And I think through Him we shall see a rebirth of this island, a rebirth of this community, and a rebirth of all things good. And the things that are evil and the things that cause hurt, pain, and destruction will cease to exist at some point in time, hopefully sooner than later. But my thoughts and feelings and prayers go out right now to the people of this community. Go out to people like Blind Daniel. If you haven't checked out helpdaniel.org. I encourage you to please do that. Please go to helpdaniel.org on this beautiful Christmas morning and help Daniel celebrate by giving just what you can. Maybe it's $7, maybe it's $70, maybe it's $700, maybe it's monthly to help support him because his FEMA home could be going away here shortly in February. So I started the page helpdaniel.org to support him. I think we only have $1,300 so far. Our goal is minimal. It's $4,000 monthly. And I know we're going to get there. And much aloha to you, Blind Daniel. Mele kiliki maka to you and your ohana. I thank you from the bottom of my heart for being such a beautiful human. And it pains me to think that sometimes those in most need are the ones that are the most marginalized and forgotten. But I have not forgotten you, my friend, and I know that the most YouTube, aloha-infused audience on YouTube, as I try to spit out the words at 32 degrees, will not let us down, and they will go to helpdaniel.org, and they will help. And on that note as well, switchforlahaina.com. Switch for Lahaina. Yes, sir. Christian Henneke, coming to you somewhere from Austin. I don't know where you are, but I'm cold, man, and I'm thinking about you, and I'm thanking you for all you've done for the people of Lahaina. So if you haven't yet made the switch, switchforlahaina.com, please go there. Please support the people on this beautiful Christmas day. As I take an ice bath, taking one for the team. I wish I had some Hawaiian music playing in the background right now because it would somehow soothe and calm my frozen body. But I have to do this in the cold and the ice and the silence, the deathly silence, but I can feel your aloha vibes coming through the airways. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you're just getting here right now, Merry Christmas, Mele Kaliki Maka from the beautiful island of Maui, Hawaii. My name is Eric West, and I like to ice bath because there's nothing like being reborn in the ice. Doing some breath work, doing some grounding, doing some hot sauna, and some just getting hot, getting cold, just pushing the edge of your body, because I think we live in too much comfort these days, and we have to create stresses, and the body will react. It's just like why you work out. You stress your muscles and they grow. You push the boundaries. You step out in truth. You step out and do things that are uncomfortable. And then the Creator gives you more power. Let the weak say, I am strong. So we put ourselves in positions of weakness so that God can show up and show out. Yes, ah. Okay, I'm at 9:59. I am excited for the 6-minute mark to come up. I am going to do a dunk of the head in the water because that's how I end my ice bath. But thank you guys so much. I'm taking one for the team right now because going live on YouTube on Christmas morning is kind of crazy, but I'm doing it for helpdaniel.org. I'm doing it for switchforlahaina.com. I'm doing it because I want to start out my Christmas day in the most meaningful way possible, and that is by bringing awareness to this beautiful island, to this beautiful community, to people like Blind Daniel at helpdaniel.org, and to the people at switchforlahaina.com. It's 10 o'clock on the money. I'm going under. I'm going to put the microphone up here, and I'm going to do the dunk. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's cold. Okay. Here we go. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate it. Oh, I'm cold. I'm so cold. But I'm going to jump around the backyard. I'm going to spare you the details of that. But thank you so much. Mele Kaliki Maka. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Happy Hanukkah. Until next time, I shall return. I don't know where, I don't know when, but I can promise you one thing. It'll be from the most beautiful place on planet Earth, the best lifestyle I think you'll ever find. And the best side, of course, is the west side. Don't forget about Maui. Make your vacation plans. Come support the people of this community. And don't forget to helpdaniel.org and switchforlahaina.com. Much aloha. I hope you guys have a wonderful Christmas. And I guarantee you, you're going to be warmer than I am because I just got out of 32-degree water and I am freezing. But here comes the good vibrations, right? One of the reasons I do this is you get this unbelievable rush of endorphins afterwards. It's like you can't recreate the good feelings that you have for the next 6 hours from the ice. All right, guys. Maui Dan, I'm going to find the button. Love you, brother.